adds to the looks of the team. He's also got pumped up biceps. Basically every other muscle.
See a free kick paid here in the centre of the ground. Going Willaston's way, so Donnybrooks will clear through Michael Clinch. He goes long, well into the forward 50. Willaston players caught behind it, unfortunately. Ball pops out this way. Willaston player takes the ball. He's rammed into the ground immediately by two central players. By Herman to ball up now. Botton gets the tap, but to no real advantage. Ollie Petroholis laying a heavy tackle there. Botton's tap down went straight in the direction of the opposition, Sam Walton. Good to see Walton out there. He's one of the true veterans of the competition, one of the great guys of the competition. I'd hate to play against him though, but off the field he's a good fella. As Walton now gets his hand to the footy, unable to control it. Gawler Central now with a long kick going forward. And a 25-metre penalty paid, so downfield free kick. Gawler Central player sells some candy on the mark with a handball. Kyle Worst in the pocket, deep on the boundary line. He sells some candy, but he's caught from behind after he gets rid of the ball. That's a beautiful goal around the corner.
Brilliant finish by Jared Jenner there.
Jared Jenner with the beautiful goal. That was really well done by the Tigers. They worked hard. They were patient.
Yeah. They definitely worked their way towards that.
Willaston having the majority of the play so far in the second term. That looks to be the scoring end to the left of screen. See the ball up now. Probably favoured the Willaston ruckman, but Botton able to grab it. He kicks the ball straight up in the air. Willaston now clearing through Fry. No one able to mark that ball. No one really seemed to want to go at it. No, Ice Earlham and a couple of others stood there waiting for the ball to bounce in their favour. As we see a ball incoming now. And handball backwards to Wegner. Quick handball off. That's beautiful play. And it's a beautiful mark taken up forward. That's a great passage of play from the Tigers.
Yeah, Jared Jenner there with the ball. About 35 out. I believe he's a reasonably accurate
That was
shot.
a great kick from Pilkington that found him after a sensational handball from Wegner, who put it in front. Pilkington didn't have to break stride. Great run of play for the Tigers. They need this to bring back momentum. Goal umpire doesn't have to do a lot of work. That's a goal. Jared Jenner with another goal. Is that his second for the day?
I believe so, yes.
You've given up. That's okay.
Yeah, that could be the booster that they needed here. Looking a little bit quiet. Brilliant work by the two young fellas, Jake Platt and Jared Jenner down there.
And the scoreboard currently not correct here at Gawler Central. The score is actually 6-7 to 4-5 on the Burge Barossa scoreboard. Handball goes astray. Willaston looking to regather now. And player grabbed the ball, but he's dropped it.
Overrun by Bevan Cross there, and then with the condom on his head.
Rushed over the boundary, so we'll have a boundary throw in almost in front of the Willaston box. So nearly on centre wing here at Gawler Oval. Willaston ruckman gets the tap, but it goes over the back. Mitchell, he's got that long kick.
Oh, wow, what a collision.
Two players collide, then unable to mark. The Willaston player is down. He's in trouble.
That is brilliant by Jared Jenner there.
Flying shot on goal. Jared Jenner is turning into a monster right before our eyes with another goal.
He is turning one on.
And we currently have Dylan Jones from Willaston. He's down after that contest.
Actually did a through-the-legs pick-up there, Jared Jenner. Kyle Worst being injected into the midfield there.
Probably a good idea. Just need to change it up a little bit. It's gone stale. Willaston moving the ball by hand. That fumble there puts him under pressure. Cross tackled as he kicked. Comes off though. Really good strong mark. That ball driven forward by Earlham, and that's a beautiful mark by the leading forward.
Yeah, it's a forward stream there, that kick. That is brilliant.
That is fantastic. As we see Zach Henty, the 100-gamer. He's going to go back, and he's going to be kicking from probably 45 metres out. This is going to be a tough kick. Angle probably doesn't suit him. He's a right footer. Getting some advice from Jake Asher on the mark. He just drifts off to the left. To the right, sorry. And minor score. Jake Asher would be filthy that he wasn't able to stop that mark.
Brett Kennedy with a kick out again here. Hopefully he doesn't try another torp.
No, he doesn't. He goes with the drop punt and he gets great distance on it. Better than going for a torp. Gawler Central player crumbed the ball and kicks, but he's giving away a free kick for out on the full. Willaston chipping the ball into the middle now. Real danger here. Willaston unable to find a target with that.
Sean Maher with some shake and bake there.
Mate, Maher, that was a beautiful move. He almost shook himself out of his own boots. He found Jamie Wegner, the beast at centre half forward, who handballs off.
Tigers are out.
Kick slightly off the mark, but Ash Fry now with a quick up and under kick. This could be out on the full. No, just lands in bounds. And no, it was out on the full. So quick chip in for Gawler Central. They've got the ball probably 60 metres out.
Brad Mitchell goes long and deep to Dylan Bell there. Oh, Jared Jenner, here he is
over
again.
the back.
Wow.
And there it is. Jared the Beast Jenner. That could be number 7, although we're not sure because Grady can't count.
Could be anything. We really don't know.
And it's really starting to get worrying for Willaston now. Andrew Jarman must be trying to work out if he's got some hair left to pull out.
He is absolutely steaming down there. The glasses have come off.
And there we go. Beautiful take. That's a great take and run there for Gawler Central. Brad Mitchell. Driving kick. Just unable to be marked. Kyle Worst now with a handball. That kick forward. Finds grass.
This will be a brilliant goal if he kicks it.
Flying shot on goal. Goes across the face.
Dylan Bell down there fighting for it in 2-on-1. That's a win for Gawler Central.
That is a really good win for Gawler Central because it keeps the ball in their forward line. It was a 2-on-1. Could have easily been brought out down this wing. That's a really gutsy play, and that's the kind of thing that wins football matches that a lot of people don't appreciate.
Yeah, it's not easy doing that. Getting towards the end of the third quarter here. All players are tired. He's really put his body on the line there to win that 2-on-1.
So ball in now. Willaston get the tap. And Kyle Worst now earns a free kick. So luckily that ball will be brought back because it wasn't the best kick from Worst. So he's got another chance to make good on it. He's now looking to pass.
Could be Jared Jenner on here again.
There he goes. He's going across the face.
Joe Botton there.
Ball comes to ground. Botton gets to the ground
Out
first.
to Jared Jenner.
That ball flying back in and a mark taken for Willaston.
Wilson
defence.
struggling to get it out of this defence here.
Not one player inside the forward half for Willaston, sorry. An absolute flood happening at Gawler Oval.
No one running for him here. Players are tired.
Big spoil. Comes down to a Gawler Central player. He's smashed into the ground. That's beautiful desperation from Willaston. Yeah, Willaston players really starting to walk now. There's not a lot of movement. They need someone to spark them as Gawler Central out of the pack.
It's bounced
Bounce
over here.
goes over
Jared
the
Jenner
top.
with
Jared
a snap
Jenner
on goal.
around the corner.
What a goal!
He has done it again.
Sausage!
Jared
Snap.
Jenner has become Brad Mercer today. It has been amazing.
This is a sight to behold. This is really
He is turning on a show and a half here at the Gawler Oval. The price, everyone here should be charged an extra $2 for having come in today to see this. Jared Jenner is putting on a masterclass of small to mid forward play.
Yeah, we have a real game on our hands here now. This is getting a little bit tight.
Back to a 9-point margin in Gawler Central's favour.
Brad Mitchell in the middle here. That's a huge injection for Gawler Central.
Hack ball forward for Willaston off the deck. Central player gets underneath it. Handball forward. No one able to gather.
Dylan Pilkington, nice little grab there. Gets it forward to Jared Jenner.
Jared Jenner just came from behind and flew past his defender. His confidence levels are through the roof. He knows he can get any ball he goes for today.
He's at the moment the human soap bar, giving his defender an absolute
There
bath.
are not many days in your footy career where you are feeling like this, and he's having a day where he knows that if he goes for the ball, it's his.
He's kicking from about 50 metres here. Big kick.
Distance is not an issue.
Gives
He's
it
given
all
that
he's
everything.
got.
That is a massive goal. And the little bit of wind did help him from left to right. That is a brilliant goal for Jared Jenner, who is dominating this contest. He has grabbed it by the throat and said, "You're my game."
He has given his defender an absolute bath today. He's back in the ruck here.
This is huge
It's exactly what Gawler Central's needed.
because his absence in the marking contest for the last 5 minutes has been a big problem.
He's won that tap straight
On
down
the tap,
to
down to Chunky Pilkington.
Brad Pilkington. Brilliant.
That ball forward
Oh,
gave
Kyle
Kyle
Wurst,
Wurst
brilliant
every
grab.
opportunity. He got to the front.
Look for Jared
the
Jenner.
mark.
There he is. There he
It's gone
straight
through
his hand.
Jenner's hands. It's the first thing he hasn't held for the day. But he's backed up by a teammate who lays a desperation tackle. And so ball up 15 metres from Gawler Central goal. Ball tapped into space. Worst now trying to get it. He picks it
Hold a
up.
bit of candy.
Kicks
shake
it
and
on his
bake,
right.
And that is a brilliant snag of his
That
second.
is a Kyle Wurst
He's missed it.
frat worst miss. That is a minor score, but that could be important the way this game's going. Any score is going to be important. Ash Fry going for distance.
Blake Lane there with the so
Lane cleans it up, kicks forward. He's found a marking target.
Ethan Longer, it looks like.
Ethan Longaru, how do we pronounce that?
Don't worry about it. It's a nightmare of a name.
And if he kicks it, you might have to learn it.
With Brett Kennedy running past with a very Stevie J-like ask for the ball.
And he's been denied. Longaru. Distance wasn't the problem. Just the wind has just picked up and is now roaring into our faces.
Sean
So
Maher to cut this off here.
dragged it.
Oh,
So good mark taken on the second effort.
great grab.
Little short kick coming
Missed
this
that
way. Chunky Pilkington with a big fist.
He's been brilliant today.
He's been chunky. This game really on edge now. Both teams, you can tell they're out on the feet. No one is jogging around this stoppage.
It's a horrible throw-in, but goes towards Gawler Central.
That hat kick goes forward for the Tigers.
Even worse bounce,
Bounce
there.
as well.
Longaroo to himself.
Longaru just threw it up to himself. Good hands back to Fry. He kicks around the corner. That's a really strong mark taken.
Lockie Elliott.
Lockie Elliott, the big chalk. Kicks forward.
Oh, he held that for a while, but wasn't
Nah,
paid.
put down by the Gawler Central defender. Big mistake.
Jamie Wegner there.
Wegner's gone back deep.
And, he's just run through Henschke, it looks like. Nothing stopping him there. Some unclean
Looks
skills
like
here.
Chappie may have taken... Chad might have taken the bold move of putting Jamie Wegner back
Centrals.
into defence.
Jenner!
Jenner!
He is huge.
He has been unstoppable. He is a freight train right now.
From almost the exact same position as he kicked his last goal.
But I was just saying that looks like the Gawler Central coaching team have put Jamie Wegner back to try and nullify Josh Waldhooter. Bicep versus bicep.
Bicep v bicep.
It's
Real
a
arm
heavyweight
wrestle.
clash.
Real arm wrestle.
All arm. As Jenner goes back and
He's another one. Get around him.
he is putting on a masterclass.
Jenna, you little beauty.
Everyone here today should have to pay for the coaching clinic that Jared Jenner is putting on.
Lock him in for a best on ground performance here. This is huge.
3 votes, Jay Jenner.
Siren could blow any minute here.
No, still got a bit of time. We're only nearly 25 minutes in on the Ray White Craigmore time clock. We'll have a little bit of time on in this quarter, not a lot. Players unable to get under that ball. They underran it. Ball tap.
Out here. Get it on the boot, son.
That kick finds no one in particular.
Kyle
Worth
Worth.
was the one who was able to get back on it.
Jenna.
Spun
again.
beautifully. Jenner sort of kept it in front of him, but didn't let the ball get out there. That's almost as good as getting possession. At this stage of the game for Willaston, they needed to clear that footy. So Jenner was able to kick the ball in the area. Willaston ruckman with the tap, comes down.
Willaston v Willaston in the ruck there. That was
Botten was wrapped
something to
up
hold.
by 2 Willaston players.
Botten easy win in the tap there, straight down to Blake Lane, who was recently single.
Lane tapped it to someone else, like he may have done with that relationship. Petroholis steaming through that contest. Couldn't pick it up by hand, but he
Big
got it by
grab
foot.
Henschke.
Penske wheels around, kicks it long.
So Michael McInerney.
McInerney put himself under that footy. Waldhooter was coming and he didn't care. He just put himself there and said, it's my bowl.
And a 5-point ball game here. It's really anyone's game. Dylan Pilkington away there. Had a lot more time than he thought. Down to Jared Jenner.
Jenner, ball comes over the back.
Son.
He's controlled it. He's picked it up. Runs. Jared Jenner, you are a genius. Jared Jenner is absolutely on fire. Don't call the CFS just yet.
That is huge.
That is one of the biggest goals of the day, of the year for Gawler Central.